Hi everyone, this video gives you a couple of tips on that hollow hold, so the core hold exercise that we do sometimes in that supine position. So when we're lying down in that supine position, the lower back, the spine is connected to the mat nice and gently, lower back as well is connected. If you find that lower back arching off the ground, sometimes when you just tuck that pelvis in the way, you can gently press it down just to keep that lower back nice and connected and protected. Only has to be gently touching that mat, doesn't have to be forcefully. And we're just trying to keep that spine nice and relaxed and lengthened. From here then, our legs are up at 90 degrees. We're just gently lifting the legs up. So roughly this part of the leg is nice and straight and in towards the body. It keeps the pressure off that core. If they're out a wee bit, it's going to increase the pressure on the core. So we're just making sure it's up at 90 degrees. So femur is nice and lengthened, knees sort of pointed towards the roof. And then from there then, if we can, we lift the head and shoulders. Once we lift our head and shoulders up off the ground, we're just rocking that spine up a bit, and you should feel that core then tighten and connect a little bit more, and that hold in that position. Again, we can always keep the neck and shoulders relaxed on the mat. You should still feel that core connected as long as that spine is gently connected to the ground. And then if you need to make it hard from this position here, you can still keep the shoulders up and we lengthen the legs away gently, and again hold that position. Sometimes we'll feel it more in the legs as well because you're holding the legs at that isometric hold, so you're working a little bit into those quad muscles as well as the core in this one. But if you feel comfortable, we're rolling up on that full position. We're trying to hold through the breathing. And again, as we exhale on the core movements, we're trying to draw that belly button in towards that spine a little bit more, trying to increase that intensity of the core. So the breath in is still as relaxed as we can. The exhale, as we try and draw that belly button in, feel that core connected and working. And still works even if the head shoulders are on the ground. As you exhale, still gently draw that belly button and feel the core tighten a wee bit. Through that long exhale, the breath in is recovered. And again, once we are finished, or if you can't go any further, feet on the ground, arms, shoulders on the ground for that recovery. So again, in the hollow hold recap, when we're into that position, it's all about again trying to focus on your breathing into the nose, out through the mouth, and through the exhale, try and draw the belly button in, try and intensify your core hold if you can. Breathe in, relax a bit, exhale, and try and engage. And you'll get more out of the exercise if we try and increase the intensity of the core as you breathe out. But again, it will take time to master the breathing, so don't worry about it the first few weeks or months. Just trying to focus on that position. Feel the core working to a degree, and just focus on just breathing in and out. Try not to hold your breath when we're working that, and then over time we'll focus and engage the core more effectively as you exhale.